Doing? I'm Joshua Temple from St. Louis, Missouri, one of the top amateurs representing Team USA. We'll represent USA. Looking forward to turning professional in the soon future. Been boxing for 13 years. Did it all: world championships, Olympic trials. Finished number 3. I've been at it for a long time. Come from a family of boxers and ready to do the thing.
Well, let everybody know some of your accolades and your accomplishments over the years.
Some of my accolades, I started in 2004. I've been boxing for many years now. Some of my accomplishments that I have, I won every national championships from the juniors to this day, including silver gloves, junior gold gloves, junior Olympics. I've won the USA's, been on the Olympic team, USA team for the past few years. Lost out in a close bout in the Olympic trials, which brings me to today. I'm ready to make my move and have a successful professional career.
What was that like when you went to the Olympic trials and came up short? I mean, was it dream shattering? Was it?
The Olympic trials was dream shattering by me. It was an eye opener. I always felt like I was ready to turn professional in 2014, but I won the WSB and Olympic World Championships team qualifier, so it put me in position to go to the Olympics, and I boxed all the way through to World Championships where I fell short again. And then at the Olympic trials, we had 5 straight fights every day, no headgear, and it was just rough on the body, but it was a good experience, a good eye-opener. We fought some of the top fighters in the U.S., came up a little bit short, but I mean, it just fueled the fire to bring me to where I am today. Last time I lost a championship, I lost at the 5 fights I lost in Golden Gloves Nationals in the championship, and like after that I won the USA Nationals, and every tournament after that I wasn't losing at all. So I mean, it's just fuel to the fire, and when I turn professional, these guys are going to feel my fire.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you on the flip side. Was it also kind of like a blessing in disguise that you get to start early?
I was ready in 2014 to turn professional, but I mean, I had the opportunity to continue representing Team USA and continue to box. So I mean, I was happy. But it was kind of bittersweet because I was ready to make my move, but now that I officially came to a position where I can turn professional, I'm happy now.
Well, what was the whole experience of, I know they switched to not using headgear.
Yeah, I didn't agree with that. I mean, they said they switched to not having headgear so you can develop a relationship with your boxer and see, but as an amateur boxer, I don't feel like that was the best move for USA. I mean, some countries it was beneficial, but just for us, we're still young, you're risking getting cuts, you're risking your health, and it's too much at risk to not be getting paid. So I mean, for us, it wasn't a good decision, but me being a strong young man, I mean, it was good for me. I had more knockouts, and every tournament I was averaging at least 1 or 2. I went to a world championship for a guy from Pakistan. I knocked him out in the first round. So I mean, it had its ups and downs, but I made it out with no cuts or bruises, and it was a blessing. But I mean, it was rough, but I made it through it.
You said 4 years?
4 years without headgear. He went.
Wow.
He went 4 years without headgear, without getting, paid. Amateurs really, they get a stipend for being. He got stipend because he was number 1. He was the number 1 heavyweight for USA Boxing, and they paid the stipend. But he went 4.5 to 5 years without headgear.
Wow.
Without getting paid.
Wow, that's crazy.
Representing USA.
That's crazy. And now they're talking about letting professionals get into the Olympics now.
I can't speak on that. I haven't really read up all the way on that, but I really don't agree on that one either. But I can't say yes or no because I don't know all the facts yet. So yeah.
Now, like you just said, heavyweight. How much are you weighing right now?
I'm weighing about 203 right now, so I'm looking forward to turning professional, probably about a cruiserweight, and hopefully one day if my body matures into a heavyweight, I'll be prepared for a heavyweight. Or whichever my body decides to do, I'm more than dedicated. I train hard every day. The weight's no problem, so we'll see what we do.
Now, obviously, we're here in California. You can see we're at Andre Ward's gym. Obviously, you're in camp with him, helping him prepare for Sullivan Barrera. What's that whole experience been like?
It's, growing up, like I said, I started boxing about 2004, and that's when he came out the Olympics. So I remember I was at the ringside national championship because it's around the same time in the summertime. I remember watching him on TV. I was like, man, I want to do that. So that's what pushed me to chase my Olympic dreams for so long. For some fact, I watched this same guy I'm training with today.
You want to be like Andre Ward.
Yeah, so I mean, like
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, so I mean, it was a great experience. So I chased that dream till it came to a dead end. But now, I mean, it was bittersweet. I'm not upset about the end. I'm just going to keep persevering and push forward to be a world champion just like him one day.
How did you guys hook up? Was it just originally from knowing him from the Olympics and everything?
I was at the Olympic trials, and I came across this coach. He saw me fighting a few fights, and he gave me a few pointers. I listened, took heed to what he said, and after a while I got a phone call, and he asked me, invited me out here to his camp to get to watch and learn and actually get in the ring and spar with the champ.
Now, like you just said, got an opportunity to spar with him. I saw you sparring with him the other day.
Yeah.
What was that like the first time you got in with him? I mean, this is someone that you looked up to. So.
All right, so it was funny that you asked me. The first time that I geared up to spar, I was a little excited. I was like, oh my God, I'm excited. So then it was like, when we went out that first round, we touched the gloves, and I was like, first punch was long. I was like, just another, well, he's not just another boxer, but it's
But the mentality.
Yeah, I mean, you're in the boxing ring. Yeah, I mean, I respect him as a boxer. I respect him for what he's done. But I mean, I'm here to learn. I'm here to give the best I can to help prepare for his fight. So I mean, it was an eye-opener. It's a great experience. Each time I step in the ring with him is a learning experience. From each thing I do right, each thing I do wrong is a learning experience.
Is that difficult though to separate? I mean, just because you are younger and you kind of look up to him, is it difficult to kind of put that aside and say, okay?
I mean, that's like any athlete playing against that. It's in every sport you're gonna play against your idol. But I mean,
Yeah, but you're not going to be punching him in the face.
I mean, but either you're gonna be crossing them over, you're gonna be running them over, or you're gonna be punching them in the face. I mean, whatever it is to get the job done. I mean. I mean, he's a champion, and I'm happy he's sparring with him. But I mean, I gotta do my job at the end of the day. Yeah.
What's it been like just being here now? I mean, obviously, I don't know if you guys 24/7 or well, HBO was here doing some interviews with Virgil. You got an opportunity to see that. You know, you're getting an opportunity to see what it's like to be in the pro ranks, where a lot of guys don't get that opportunity. So has that been helpful?
I'm soaking all in. I brought my father here with me, so I mean, like, as we stepping into this camp, we knew what we were stepping into. So I mean, it's an eye opener as I'm getting ready to step into my future as a boxer. I get to ask questions of Andre Ward, Amir Khan, Andre Barrera here. So I mean, I get to sit back after I train. I sit down, I watch them train. I see what they do, see what made them world champions. So I mean, it's a great atmosphere. Everyone's welcoming, everyone's hard working. So it's a great environment. I have a lot of fun. This is what I love to do. This is what I enjoy.
So for fans that haven't got a chance to see you fight, how would you kind of describe your fighting style?
I'm a hell of a fighter, man. I'm diversible. I can box. I can sit there and we can lay some leather, or I can move around the ring. I can sit back off the jab, whichever one is to win the fight. What the game plan is, I know I stick to the game plan to win each boxing match as I progress.
Well, as you do progress, obviously in the pro ranks, there's an emphasis on entertainment. You know, entertaining the fans and entertaining the crowd and stuff like that. Is that something that you're cognizant of, and something that you like when you actually fight? Are you trying to entertain, or is it more about getting the victory?
I'm more of a knockout artist. I mean, I have a really high knockout percentage. I'm known as a strong boxer through USA Boxing, but like entertaining wise, I'm a cool personality wise. I'm a cool laid back type of guy, but I can get in there and get the job done. If it needs,
you're entertaining. That's what boxing is.
If the job is to be done, I can get the job done.
What kind of fighters did you look up to? I mean, obviously Andre Ward, but just you know, as a young kid when you were first watching boxing, like what kind of guys did you gravitate towards?
As classic Sugar Ray Robinson, but I mean, As a boxer, I'm more of like a boxer that like to study boxers, like study each and everything. One of my favorite boxers, I don't know, like I can say one of my favorite boxers is Mike Tyson, just for his ferocity, tenacity, his anger, and how he's so ferocious. That's one of my boxers just for that simple fact. But yet still I can go to Floyd Mayweather for his skill. I can go Muhammad Ali for his footwork. I can go to Andre Ward for his technique. And each boxer I can pull each thing from. So I mean, I don't have one set favorite fighter, but more or less of a collage of boxers that I love to study.
What about a dream fight for you? A lot of guys, when they're young, they look at certain fighters and say, one day I wish. I mean, even if the fight wouldn't happen, one day they wish they could step in the ring with X, Y, and Z. Is there any one boxer that you kind of look at and say, wow, I wish I had an opportunity to get in with him?
That question hasn't crossed my mind yet. I mean, as I step into the game and I have a set weight and we start moving through the ranks, I'm gonna have that answer for that question for you.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, let the fans know. I mean, obviously, we gonna keep you on FightHype.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad to be the first one to interview you on FightHype. But
I appreciate it.
yeah, let the fans know what they can expect from you in the future
just
coming up.
Continue following me. You can follow me on Facebook. I have a fan page. I also have a page, Joshua Temple. Then you also can find me on Instagram at I am Joshua Temple. But just follow me, man. It's gonna be a long journey. It's gonna be a great journey, man. It's gonna be a lot of success, a lot of praise, and you're gonna have a lot of fun. I'm gonna be really entertaining. I'm gonna keep it live. I'm gonna keep it fresh. I'm gonna keep it entertaining. So just stay tuned, and you're gonna see some great things from Joshua Temple and Team Temple.
The beginning. The journey starts now. That's
Yes,
what's up.